Let's get to it. Andrew, you ready?
We're all ready, and we are live on YouTube, Dale. Ready to go?
Hey, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. And we have been running through the Dirty Air segment of our show, and it's been great. We've had a lot to talk about. Obviously, we talked about Ross Larson and all of that. I just got the notification, man, that we are live. I love it. Yeah. So it's official.
Did you just now start subscribing to our channel?
No, but I don't get it on my phone. I guess I haven't turned off on my phone. But
if you would like to ask yourself a question, you
can
go into the chat and do that. Yeah.
We talked about the Washington Commander sale being official. We talked about what else?
Talked about the fact that you're going to be running at Wilkesboro here
that's right.
in a few days.
So you're tuning in right now, but tomorrow we'll be practicing at Wilkesboro with the Cars Tour. The ASA Super Late Models run tomorrow night. Tickets still available if you want to get out there. Wednesday night, Cars Tour doubleheader, Pro Late Models and the Late Model Stocks. And I'll be racing in the Late Model Stock segment. Tickets still available for that Wednesday night. No racing Thursday, but they probably got some concerts and so forth if you're out by the track. And then Friday night is pit crew competition. We're going to crown a championship pit crew, just like we used to do back in the day with the Unical 76 pit crew challenge. So that's going to be awesome. Not only because we'll be able to say, hey, this is the best pit crew on pit road this year. And they'll hold that, trophy for a year till somebody tries to beat them for it. That's also going to determine the lineup for the open and the heat races. That pit stop time will set the field. So that's pretty cool because I think it should jumble, some fast cars toward the middle or the back of the field and give us something exciting to watch throughout all of the heat races and the open on Friday and Saturday. You got the truck race Saturday, then obviously the All-Star race on Sunday. I'm going to try to get out there for as much as I can. And also, hey, I got some questions, man, about my hat. I was wearing at Darlington, my 76, Unical 76 hat.
Yeah.
Okay, with all due respect, man, now I am a big Sunoco Racing Fuel fan. Now, I like Sunoco. That's our official fuel, right? And so...
people were asking
about...
No.
Okay. People just want to know where I got the hat and what's up. Okay. So, I love orange, and I love blue. I like the combo. I've always loved Unical 76. I thought the colors were cool. And Unical 76 is my gamer tag. It's always been game. Yeah, it's always been my gamer tag for playing online or whatever. So, Unical 76. So that's that. But I thought it was throwback week. Time to do something with that, and I thought that hat was perfect.
We actually had we keep a shared note sheet of like Ask Junior questions for if we don't get to them in time. There was one from a few weeks ago that I don't think we got to, but you mentioned the gamer tag. What's your go-to video game to play?
We obviously iRacing is something I'm spending 90% of my time when I'm gaming playing iRacing on my PC. I don't do consoles right now. I've been in and out of consoles. Usually, if I'm on a console, I'm playing Madden. And I'll be honest with you, man. I played Madden a lot back in the day. Madden got too hard.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Like, if you want to be good at Madden, you got to be playing that shit all day, every day. It's so, you remember the vision cone and all that mess?
Yeah.
Man, some of that stuff, I want to play with my buddies and kind of be able to hang in there. But I forgot the 15 buttons I need to mash before the ball gets hiked. I was sitting there. I was really good at it one time, man. But you got to set you got to change your corners. You got to press them. You got to do this. You got to make them play the outside or the inside. You got to spread your linebackers, and then you got to squish the line. And it's like the 15 things you got to do before the ball gets hiked. If you don't know those, you're getting killed. You're getting killed, man. Sacked every time. So, anyways, Madden, I like Madden on console. But when I'm not iRacing, I play Hell Let Loose. We play a little squad on PC. These are first-person games. Pretty fun. Hell Let Loose is pretty good. Pretty good time.
I've never played it.
No surprise. It's a bit of a. It's got a little cult following, I guess. I don't know. It's really fun. It's kind of the map's gigantic. It's kind of based in World War II in that era, and it's like legit. Whatever might the damage model is very realistic if you catch my drift. So that makes it like slow paced,
Yeah.
because which I like that. I don't like the running around like Call of Duty and all that. I don't like that, man. It's too the fast paced stuff, just going bonkers and running everywhere and bouncing around corners and it's silly. I don't get that, but I don't enjoy it. I like the slower stuff where you gotta be careful.
Yeah, a little more methodical.
Very
seems
much.
Like.
Yep.
You went and listed the whole week at Wilkesboro, all the events that are going on. What a crazy week it seems like at that track. This next question, what are you most excited about if you can narrow it down to a particular day, particular event for this week at Wilkesboro?
Yeah, I mean, just driving our late model car around the racetrack will be fun. Josh Berry's going to come out there and help me again. So spending time with Josh and in that environment around the late model stock car, something that he was one of the best ever at, trying to lean on him. And trying to get better as we're running the laps. I'm excited to see what the other guys think about it, like Briscoe and Chastain and Suarez, Brad, Keselowski, Harvick. I'm looking forward to talking to them after they've driven the car a little bit to see how they feel about it, because I'll be honest with you, man, it's not going to have the same power as that Cup car, right? It's going to be way down on the power compared to what they race. The tires will be completely different, probably. They'll probably appreciate the tire a little more because it's a bias-ply tire, which is much more forgiving. You can move the car around a little bit. I don't know. I'm just looking forward to hearing their feedback. And then when we run the race, right, and they have now experienced racing in the Cars Tour, a series that I'm a co-owner in, I'm eager to get their feedback, right, and what they liked and what they didn't like and how we can get better. So this Tuesday and Wednesday deal is I can't even think about All-Star yet. I can't even let myself look forward to that yet because Tuesday and Wednesday is a big day for me.
It's race week. How are the nerves?
Really nervous. Yeah. I mean, it's impossible not to sort of get into mode and shut down a little bit and be less conversational. Me and Amy were out of town and drove all the way home. I don't think we said 5 words to each other the whole way home, but just sort of apprehensive is probably not the right word, but
anxious.
Yeah, certainly anxious and nervous about just things going well and the car going well. I remember this deal last year. We were going to race it in the Cars Tour race at Wilkesboro in August, being super nervous. I hadn't raced in a late model in 20 years. It went really, really good.
Yeah.
And I know it's not, now having ran a few more races, I know it's not always going to go really, really good. But hopefully we had some fun. That's all that matters. It's not so much, I'm not so much nervous about the result. It's more about like having a good showing, making a good account of myself, but also enjoying it, right? Having fun doing it.
Yeah. This next question coming from the YouTube chat. If you could ask your pets or animals on property any one question, what would it be?
I guess I would ask them, you know what? I don't know if I'd ask them anything, but I would be curious their opinion of me.
Right.
Like, are you doing a good job?
Yeah.
Like,
That's the better question.
more
Who's to say
walks?
Dale doesn't ask his pets questions all the time? I mean, like, but what they have to say about it is the better.
Yeah.
I wonder what their opinion of me is, right? Am I like the most annoying guy to be around? Do they like it? Do they, my dog, Gus, he growls at everybody, even me. So like,
why?
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 Well,
are you growling,
okay.
that could be a question.
Yeah. Yes.
Why you
There you go.
growling at me?
Perfect. So, Gus lays down to go to sleep every night, right? He's one of the first ones. And so if you go over there to rub his belly or pat him on the head and be like, all right, bud, night, see you, bud, have a good night, sleep, or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Whatever you're going to say. It's like, dude, what the hell? I'm just like over here saying, sleep tight, whatever it is you say, right? And I'm thinking, why is he growling? What's he like? He's in that bad of a mood? Like, get the hell away from me. I wonder if that sounds like what he's saying, right? Is that what he's saying? I don't know.
Yeah. Or like, I don't know, he's just tired, leave me alone.
Right.
Type of thing.
Yeah. He's
Could
a grumpy
be.
son of a gun. I think that's just his demeanor, and which is, interesting. I just would wonder what they would think about me. Yeah.
Yeah. I think that'd be interesting.
I bet the buffalo would be saying to themselves if we knew what they were really thinking. It's
yeah.
like, hey, you've seen Dances with Wolves, right? my relatives get to roam thousands of miles, and you got me hemmed up in this little fence here. Don't you know how this works? I get thousands of miles.
Yeah.
That's what the buffaloes say.
Hey, I've tried to take the buffalo and turn and give them to Newman. Newman has a big buffalo farm.
Oh, he does?
Yes.
All right.
Ryan has a buffalo farm up in above Statesville. And I told Amy at one point, I was like, because they were they got loose one time, and that makes me super nervous.
Yeah.
And so that's super nervous. So I was like, hey, let's just send them to Ryan's. And she's like, no, we're not doing that. So I was about to turn them free.
Hey, to be clear, I want to say that Dale gives them a lot of room.
Right, yeah.
More than
they
even
are on
want.
80
Right.
acres. To be quite
right.
frank.
I'm joking halfway. They look thrilled and happy.
Thank you.
Well, if only we could hear exactly what their thoughts are. Maybe one day we can get that.
Bring the
Dr.
carrots.
Doolittle
I don't
stuff
know.
Working.
They may not like some of the farm hands. Like, why you got to send Mitch over here?
Yeah. Yeah. All right. We got time for one more question, kind of sticking onto the theme of, being around the house. What's your least favorite household chore to do?
Probably sweeping out the garage, because that was the very first chore I was ever given. So it just makes me think about my childhood and some of the things that I didn't enjoy about that. But I think so. When I was young, I was given I had to sweep out the garage every day, and there were 2 or 3 other chores. And then one year for Christmas, I got a leaf blower.
Oh.
I mean, at like 13 or 14 years old, I opened a leaf blower for a gift. And I'm like, I really didn't I didn't add it up. I'm like, am I opening Dad's gift? I got the wrong box here. And they're like, no, you don't have to sweep it no more. You just, I'm like, I'm supposed to be like this. I'm supposed to be happy about this shit. Yeah, I was disappointed. But that wasn't the only weird gifts we got around Christmas. But I had chores and I was good at doing them. And I don't mind sweeping out the garage. I'm just kidding. It's not too bad. But I remember one time, man, we had a canoe on the pier, and it started raining like hell, and the canoe filled up. And I had to go down there in the rainstorm and bucket that water out to get that canoe so I could turn it over and get it to where it wasn't going to. I guess there was a little concern about the pier, taking on so much load. But I don't know. That was tough. That was a chore I did not enjoy.
Yeah.
In that moment.
Instead of sweeping out the garage, you could get a leaf blower if you still have one.
I do use a leaf blower.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah, sometimes I do. But sometimes, you got to get that
Get
deep
the tough
clean.
spots.
Got to
Yep.
get that deep clean. That's going to need a brush.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. There we have it on today's Ask Junior.
Yeah. All right, everybody. I appreciate the questions. Those are some good ones, man. I'm honest, Andrew. You've done a great job with the Ask Junior this year, and I've really appreciated it. And I think everybody sees that you're doing such a great job, and appreciate you being here. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks, Xfinity, for everything they do for us. Xfinity 10G network. If you're having trouble with your service and you want to try something new, try Xfinity. I can tell you that I've had Xfinity for a while now, and I love it. You get the fastest internet, and even faster speeds are rolling out every day. And that's true. Like, man, they bumped me up.
That's nice.
I bought my service about 3 years ago, and I just got me an upgrade, man. It was nice.
I believe that. Listen, also, fans, thank you for submitting questions. Don't forget, you can continue doing that to the @Xfinity Racing handle on Twitter.
All right, we'll see you. Have a good one.
All right, we're out.
All right. I just need to close the episode.